Buongiorno, welcome back to the Italian campaign. So, last time we had a couple of battles that didn't go all that amazingly, involving some cruisers and some DDs and stuff like that. The bigger battles went well though, so we're gonna see if we can get another big battle going. And we're hoping that this will be the task force that will engage the enemy ships. We got the Dino, Erdano, Littorio, Madonna della Salute, Vendetta, a bunch of cruisers, a bunch of DDs. We might be facing off against 2 battleships, 2 battlecruisers, 10 heavy cruisers, 7 lights, and 3 DDs. Or maybe more, even. Let's go. France is really not liking me for some reason, but it looks like we get a pretty big meeting here. Precisely what we set up. Okay, France. Are you sure you want to do this, France? You have pretty much navy. You have pretty much no country. Okay. So we are now at war with France. And here we go. That's exactly a Canada class battleship. They got 6 17.6 inch guns. Defense class battlecruisers 8 13.5s. Okay, that's fairly light. They're also not super fast. And a bunch of heavy cruisers. Yeah, I think the battleships might be a bit of a threat. I think these are the ones we faced before, where they have really light deck armor. Sure. Let's fight. Yeah, I think we can do this. Already firing. Let's see. Let's get the stuff organized. Dino, you can join in with the other battleships. And I think we're gonna go this way. Yeah. That's the way we're gonna go. The DDs are neatly lined up. That is, that's nice. Let's slow down the cruisers. You're just gonna screen the battleships. These 3 can actually just follow the Dino. It's gonna be a little chaotic at the start, as it usually is. Actually, a little bit less chaotic than normal, seeing as the DDs are so neatly lined up. Can we find those battleships and start getting the biggest rounds on target? I think these are it. That Adano, do you not have range? Yeah, you do. And Dino. Littorio, you can focus on some other ship. Now, where are the battlecruisers? That's not a battlecruiser. Is that one? They were supposed to have 2 of those. Or did they not join up? The battle... No, they had to. Because I watched it in the... they were in the pre-battle lineup. So they have to be here somewhere. They'll show up, I guess. Don't tell me this is it. Did you build your latest battlecruisers on this dumpy hull? I was looking forward to some new, nice, fast battlecruisers built on the, yeah, that is the battlecruiser, damn it. Built on the super battlecruiser or battlecruiser 6 hull that I could capture, because you can make some really nice and fast battlecruisers on those hulls. And they also look great. Which I think is cool. No, looks like we will not be doing... What are you doing, Littorio? What are you doing, Littorio? Thought we fixed the formation things. Thought we fixed the formation things. Let's see, Ostro. Do you have torpedo range on anything? You do. You're gonna launch and get out. Ostro has launched. Now these guys should be able to launch some torpedoes on something. Not all of you, come on. That should be a decent spread. And you guys like so. Okay, I'm not gonna have these heavy cruisers follow the battleships. It's just creating more chaos. They can sail parallel. That's what they can do. All of you launched? Yeah, you have. Torpedoes are about to reach the main formation. I don't think these guys are gonna do much. It's not the best angle. I think I aimed the torpedoes at some ships going very fast. They're pulling too much lead. Let's see, we're getting some torpedo hits though. Some of them are on target. These might do something. We get incoming torpedoes too. We're up to 4 hits with the torpedoes. This squadron is almost completely out undamaged. Okay, we're really getting a lot of torpedo hits. 12. Although it remains to be seen later on how many of those are actually my torpedoes and not enemy torpedoes. Okay, I can actually speed up this division here. Let's see. Let's split up some more fire. I think we've sunk at least one battleship that we know of. Possibly both. Yeah, no, that is the last super battleship. You can finish her off, Madonna. Other than that, I really don't need all these big guns firing at the same the same light cruiser. That's kind of a waste of potential damage. Oh wow, more torpedoes incoming. I did not see those. Let's see if we can just not hit all of them. Okay, we're not gonna take one. It was a dud. Lucky. Grifona, you can outpace that one, I think. Let's get some secondary guns. on something. And also, let's get a thumbnail. I don't think I've had the Littorio on the thumbnail yet. She was an especially requested ship, so I guess it's about time. Like so, I guess. Let's see, we've sunk that battleship, I think. Let's switch some targets again. Madonna, Vendetta, Eridano, Dino, Littorio. And secondaries on that DD whenever it enters range. Should be in range of some of the 6-inch guns, maybe? There you go. Those heavy cruisers are tough, but they are not battleship tough. See? Deleted. Let's take a look at these battle cruisers. Yeah, Mark V, as you would expect in 1952. Actually decent armor. Gen 3 radar. What else do you have? Cap ballistic 1 AP. Antitorp 3, double bottom. Cordite 3, pyric acid 3. So potentially quite explosive. I'm not really too afraid of these 13-inch guns though. So yeah, not really. Let's see, Grifona, Pola, Veloce, Farnese. Let's sink them anyway. Uridano, Dino. These three cruisers have taken some punishment. They can start punishing some light ships, I guess. Yeah, my heavy cruisers are making very short work of these very light cruisers. And battleships are hammering the battle cruisers. And the heavy cruisers. Let's see. What are these guys doing? They're hunting my DDs. hunting my DDs. To the end of the world. Let's, before I go back and look at the actual main battle. Let's just make sure that whenever possible, these DDs will launch their torpedoes at those two light cruisers. How speedy are they? They cannot really catch up. If I need to, I can hunt down the light cruisers with my heavy cruisers, because they are actually faster. That's gonna take a while. Madonna, Vendetta, Vittorio, Eldano, Dino. How's that for a heavy battle line? And somehow not a single torpedo has hit any of my battleships. I'm actually not taking a single torpedo hit. Well, I took one, but it was a dud. And mind you, that's with no ships equipped with sonar or hydro screening. Oh, this poor light cruiser is here. Suddenly find itself the last ship remaining of its group and the sole focus of attention. She did not like that 16-inch hit. Let's see what's happening here with the light cruisers. Are we gonna attempt to sink these with DDs? I mean, 0.8 inches of armor? I can gun them down if I need to. Could potentially cost me some DDs though. Let's actually turn the torpedoes off and then turn them on. And we have a good launch situation. And these only have... They have no accuracy past 10,000 meters. Looks like you're, yeah, triple base. That's a pitfall, as they say. So they do like, technically outrange me, but not practically, because they can just not hit me at this range. They can launch torpedoes though, and they just did. Maybe time to turn. Yeah, my DDs have sonar. So they see the torpedoes. Do they see my torpedoes? Boom boom. Are you gonna avoid them? Potentially, potentially. No. Okay, so this light cruiser class has defective guns. Defective guns, not too much speed, no armor. But they do have a diesel engine, which is costing them a lot of money. Pushing the cost of this class up to 400 million. I mean, I think I've got some light cruisers in that price range myself. But they are a little bit better. At least until after I figured out that triple base, it just doesn't work anymore. I mean, that is pretty high muzzle velocity, especially on the HE 1422 meters per second. But then again, there are tank guns that can pull those numbers easily. I was a tank gunner when I was in the army, and our Leopard 2A4s muzzle velocity of our ammunition, the let's see, is that it? Yeah. The APFSDS, or Sabo, had a muzzle velocity of 1650 meters per second. And heat, or high explosive anti-tank, was it 1340 meters per second? So still pretty fast. But you did notice the difference. But yeah, that's a victory, alright. No ships lost. Some damage to one of the cruisers and two of the DDs, but that's I'd call that a clean sweep. But yeah, it was not as if the tank guns were super inaccurate with that kind of muzzle velocity, although they were smoothbore, not rifled, so there's a difference there, but still. Alright, that's most of the British Navy. I'm losing some transports, but it's not like catastrophic. Congo Free State. From Congo Free State into Northern Rhodesia. Okay. Congo Free State is mine, I guess. Yeah, it is. Getting to the point where I'm forgetting which provinces are mine. Nation France. What are you up to, France? Anyway, 2 DDs and 1 cruiser have gone home for repair. In the meantime, I'm gonna go after these battleships. 69% chance to succeed. Nice. But we can send them some help. Got more ships around. Oh, these are being refit. Okay, I can send them out when the refits are done. What do we have here? The Gina Isabella. They can go out to hunt the French first and then join in the invasion. Do I have ships in Gibraltar? got the bastardos. Where are you heading, France? Here. Let's send out the bastardos. And they can then join into this division, this invasion. Do I have a lot of ships hanging around here? Yeah, I do. Are we gonna invade parts of... Yeah, let's do that. Let's take some of the French colonies. Let's just wipe France off the map. How about that? Can I do that now? Naval invasion. Anam. Yes. So that will pop up here, I guess. Because that's the only port. And then we can gradually take their stuff in Africa, and they will be gone. I really don't have much left. Yeah, it's really just Japan and Germany, other than myself, who have strong economies. And they really should be able to support much larger navies than they currently have, because they have 10 times the naval funds I do, and more GDP as well. So why only 92 and 95 ships? They should be in the at least 200s. But yeah, let's go. Next month. Oil discovery in Pakistan. I'm blockading France, okay. Andrew Madden. Border Patrol. Leon Gambetta class heavy cruisers. Heavy cruiser, only one. 4 10-inch guns. 8 6.3-inch guns, so mixed main battery. I hope this isn't a pre-dreadnought type cruiser. It shouldn't be. We got a Venezia. It's been refit. And a Pontier class. Do I still have these in service? Oh yeah, it's one of the gunboats. Possibly the last of its class? There they are. Oh yeah, these were... I upgunned them with 7-inch guns. This guy... Not a lot of torpedoes. Oh, didn't mean to smoke up. That's a mistake. Torpedoes are not very long ranged. And the guns are defective. Cordite 3. So Cordite 3 also gives you defective guns. It's not just triple base, apparently. But Giuseppe has good torpedoes and effective guns and armor. Can we gun down its cruiser? Well, I guess it depends on what kind of armor it has. Let's take a look. I mean, it's a bit of a wonky boat, but that's a lot of torpedoes. Luckily I've got sonar, so should be able to spot them. And they're already firing their 10-inch guns. This could get ugly. do not have the best range on my 7-inch guns. They're relatively short. But there they go. They're blocking my shots. So they have some armor. I'm gonna switch to HE. HE is doing some damage. I got a flat angle now. Maybe we can get some tents with AP. Yeah, we do. Flooding. Rudder damage. But now that it's flooding and slowing down, my torpedoes are probably gonna miss. Enemy torpedo spotted. Oh, flooding with HE. You can miss me with that torpedo spam. Let's get the DD in the fight. Let's get it involved. There we go. Identified. 8-inch main belt. 0.4-inch main deck. Radar generation 3, diesel 2. Okay. So not terrible. Yeah, the guns are not super long range. They got 2 powder 2. So their guns are not defective. They're blocking my HE. Let's go back to auto and see what she selects. Only got 3 torpedoes on this. And they're only 22-inch. But there they go. And the 5-inch guns are opening up. Oh. The DD took some hits, and it's flooding, and its ammo is gone. I think that's the end of this DD. These torps are not gonna hit. Giuseppe prefers to fire AP. Well, it's down to Giuseppe now. I do get some floating hits now and then. And she straightens out and gives me a flat angle. But overall, I think the HE was more effective. It's at least doing something. And it's knocking out secondary guns and torpedo launchers. Let's turn again, so I don't accidentally run into those torpedoes. What kind of torpedoes do you have? Oh, gotta be some kind of oxygen. Yeah. And our guns are turning back on target. Is this gonna be a crew kill? It might be. They got spacious quarters, but they also have a lot of crew manning a lot of tiny guns, don't they? I don't see the shoot info when it's paused. They don't have that many tiny guns. So it's probably going to come down to killing the torpedo crew, knocking out the launchers. What kind of superstructure armor did you have? 6.7 inch. Okay, that's very thick. It's just the main deck being thin. It's not thin enough for me to pen it with HE. Could get it with AP at this range, but it seems to mostly get blocked. Let's try. Oh, another bunch of torpedoes going out. It's my last salvo. Ricochets. Yeah, triple bottom, anti-torp 3, Citadel 5, modern 1 armor. So potentially quite a high resistance ship. The AP is just not effective unless I get a flat angle on the side. No, I have to sink it, or it's gonna count as a defeat because I lost the DD. I should have just not had it get involved. There we go. Penetration. With HE. If I can keep out of range from the 6-inch guns, she can only fire at me with the 10-inch guns, and she only has 4 of those. which are very well protected. That sounded bad, but it wasn't. And yeah, we're just gonna keep pecking away at it. At least if things get bad, it would be hard for her to keep up if I try to run with engine damage and flooding. Then again, that could happen to me as well. Gotta get a little bit closer. My HE is out of range. Basically don't have much of a window where I can sling HE at her without getting pelted by 6-inch guns in return. Well, the 6-inch guns don't have that much pen. It's really the 10-inch guns that are dangerous. And I do not outrange those anyway, so maybe just get a little bit closer. 33% crew loss. On paper, she has no torpedo crew left, but I've been surprised by that in the past, so I'm not gonna rely too much on that. Although with sonar 3 and light cruiser maneuverability, torpedoes are really not that much of a threat. We're gonna keep gunning it down. I've got plenty of salvos left in my magazine. She only has cadet crew. Presumably because France cannot afford crew training at the moment. I'm surprised they can even afford cruisers like this. And there she goes, sinking due to flooding. Alright. Nice little start to the the latest war with France. I did not get to fight the British battleships. Land invasion is going on. Naval invasion going on. 100%. Also invading Pakistan, which is nice because they just discovered oil. Let's see here. Oh, you are assembling a you're assembling here. We're just gonna kill you with the with these battle cruisers. Or let the battleships have another go. I think we will send the battleships. there. The battle cruisers can join in the invasion instead. I thought these guys would hunt down whatever that was, but it looks like we did not get a battle, so you can just hop into the circle then. Make sure this succeeds. Yeah, those are the Geoscotic class battlecruisers, and these are the super battleships. Where was France headed with this? Oh, they're also assembling up here. Okay. Who are you fighting, France, besides me? Oh, you're fighting the British. So France and I were competing for fights with the British. Transport capacity still good. I think France has bitten off a little bit more than she can chew. And so has Britain, to be fair. What did Britain have left? 13 ships. And we might sink most of them next turn. That's actually as few ships as France has. Two lights and a DD. Do I have any active ships here? Padrona. I'm gonna have something, a light cruiser. No, I do have active ships here. I got a bunch of battle cruisers. I can send Donzella, Fama, a Zara class, and a DD just in case they try to run. Well, the rest can sit here in Port Said and block the strait. Okay, are we happy with that? We should be. I've got two heavy cruisers in Helsingfors, Bourbon class. One British DD. One Italian light cruiser. Maybe not a fair fight, but it's a fight. Hopefully it's gonna be a fight. Here we go. First off, a strike. And another strike. And a meeting. Oh, we got the French, not the British. That's not what I wanted. But fine, let's sink them. Now, I wonder if these have seen battle with the British already. Okay, already firing. And in this case, I want to send the DDs straight home. Torpedoes off, just in case. Heavy cruisers, you can move out. And battleships. Let's have you guys move this direction. Dino and Vendetta. Your cruising speed is 24 knots, okay. And you can also move this way. Now, again, let's spread out the love a little bit. Because we're mostly fighting light ships. And that's a DD. Did they only have one DD or more? There we go, getting the big flooding hits. That's a lot of destruction. Main torpedo range. Don't know if she got any torpedoes off before sinking. Might not be relevant if we can just nuke the last two remaining ships and end the battle. There we go. Yep. We are winning. Okay, I think they figured out they bit over more than they could chew. We're gonna do some invasions first, though. Britain is also invading France in Africa. So, here are those British battleships that I wanted to fight. Or are you 2 DDs? Okay. Oh yeah, you were the ones who got repaired. Sunderland. Are they going home for repair after fighting possibly the French? Send these back to Lerwick. There was not a battle here with that British DD. Where are you heading though? Oh, why is it so hard to... Here? Okay, a little bit more like here. That should take us on a collision course. And the Americans are... They are also fighting the British. Yeah, Britain is fighting everyone except for Germany. Okay, France is sending out their light cruisers. Man, what a mess. Egypt. What are you doing out here? Fine. We're gonna hunt down some French light cruisers then. And hopefully get a battle. Somehow I'm successfully invading southern China. Kind of army logistics, 11%, 4%. I mean, alright. Yeah, France is about to lose Ivory Coast. And eventually also Mauritania. Britain is taking Senegal. Yeah, a lot of fighting going on. Still not getting the meetings I want. The US wants in on the action as well. Let's just do the strikes and then end the episode, I think, because we're at a good length now. Transport losses. Oh, actually losing quite a few transports. Need to start cleaning up all of these enemy ships that are just hanging around. Ambush. Lord Nelson class battleship. 19.3 inch guns. Like, if I had gotten the meeting I wanted with the 3 British battleships, this one would probably have been one of the ones sunk. Instead, I get to fight them in, like, randomly generated San Andrea, New Mexico. Oh, they're from the invasion fleet. But they are hanging around here. Are they not? No, they are not. That's the Brest fleet. Getting engaged. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. But that's for next time. At least we get some battleship on battleship action. And a single transport thrown in. Is this one of those very important transports? I'm gonna make it a personal mission if I remember, if I don't forget, to have this transport surrender instead of sunk. I could possibly do it by after sinking the battleship, turning off the main guns and letting the secondaries work. Although sadly the San Andrea and Boyardee, they do have some potent secondaries, 5 and 6 inch guns, so they might just end up sinking the transport anyway, but we'll see. All of these ships just hanging around, not fighting. I hope we can make that happen tomorrow. Goodbye and take care.